There's an amazing videotape that says it all to me. It's from 1989, and it's of Nicolae Ceausescu, who was, of course, along with his lovely wife Elena, the dictator of Romania when it was a Soviet satellite state. And in 1989, there was, in effect, a coup, an uprising, and he was swiftly tried by a group of officers in a makeshift courtroom and led out to behind the building and executed with his wife in the snow, wearing overcoats. And the whole thing was videotaped. And you can watch it, not the shooting part, but everything up to that was videotaped. And so there's Ceausescu standing there, and he's run this country for 40 years as a god, okay? Really, as like on the North Korean model almost, like they worshipped him. And in a flash, he realizes he's about to be executed. So as he's being led out in chains by the guard who's literally about to shoot him, he turns and starts barking orders at the guard. And I'm thinking to myself, really? Lacking some perspective, I would say. You have about 45 seconds left to breathe, and you're yelling orders at the guy who's about to execute you? Why are you doing that? Because that's what they always do when they feel they're losing control. Always. So what we're really seeing is the effect of the internet. Talk to a young person, you may be one of them, probably are, who is not with the program, doesn't need to be a right-winger or whatever, but not with the program. You know what the program is, what we're all required to believe, all the lies that we're required by law to tell all day long. So let's say you don't believe that, and you're 22 and you're in a college. You have decided that you're thinking for yourself. That is a radical act in the current moment, okay? And you're getting all of your information from like-minded people on the internet. And it really is like a religious awakening. Talk to some of these kids. I know you know what I'm talking about if you've just been in college. Like you're reading stuff, you're like, wait, everything they're telling me is a total lie. Because it is. That is happening across this country. I meet these kids. My children are some of them. And I don't mean anything creepy, hateful, anything like that. But once you start to realize the amount of dishonesty out there, like it's over. They can't control you again. They can't control your brain, which is exactly what they're trying to do. We can control people's behavior. Societies are allowed to do that. You can't sleep in a crosswalk. Not allowed. But we've never tried to control people's minds because that's the definition of totalitarianism. That's now what we're trying to do. Why are we trying to do that? Because the people in charge realize that the free exchange of information online makes it actually impossible for them to control what people think. So I spend my whole life complaining about the propaganda on these dumb TV networks we compete with, and Crush, by the way. But the truth is, it doesn't matter. None of that matters. It doesn't matter what Stephanie Ruhle says in the morning or whatever the Don Lemon guy or whatever on CNN. I'm pronouncing it that way. I know it's not correct, but it makes me laugh, so that's what I'm calling him, Don Lemon. It doesn't matter because nobody younger than me, well into middle age, is ever going to see it. Because young people don't watch that stuff because it's too dumb. They read the internet where you can say whatever you want. So it wouldn't even occur to them to believe Don Lemon, or me for that matter, I'm being honest, because they have another source. And the people in charge of deciding what the rest of us believe know this. And it scares the heck out of them. And in response, like Nicolae Ceausescu, they're freaking out and barking orders at the guards. But it's totally pointless because it's over. Their hegemony over our brains is done. Thank God. Ha! Thank you for having me.